Yeah, all right. Um,
Welcome.
hi. Hi. You
Hi.
know what?
Hello.
Let's get some energy going up in here. And I might have clipped, but these past couple volumes I've been telling Alec, I'm like,
I better turn up the volume.
volume. Turn the volume up. So we're gonna turn her up.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody. This is the Hypersanity podcast.
Is 55.
55. If you've been listening for 55 volumes, wow. You have truly become of the hypersane nature. And it's we are very appreciative to have y'all listening to us. So wow, I don't know where I just went
Yeah.
like sort of country, but
Thanks for burning in.
burning. Hopefully y'all are burning in and pretty chilled. No queel though.
I'm chilled.
But
No time for queel.
no time for queel. Only time to heal. You feel me? But
And chill.
exactly. If you haven't yet, subscribe, comment down below. And I just want you in my arms tonight. I don't know why I said that. But
Sorry, this just in. He wants you in his arms tonight.
come on, Donnie.
You're right.
Come on, Donnie. You're right.
You're right. You're right.
But anyway, yeah, 55, 5-5. Let's go ahead and jump right on in. Welcome to the Apocadunce. That title.
Apoca what?
Dunce.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. Should we even explain? Or it's pretty self-explanatory. That's the words I was. Yeah.
What to say? Apocadunce.
Exactly.
That's really it.
It might be a new Italian on them. New Italian word. You feel me?
Apocadunce.
Exactly.
Also
sounds like some type of topping you would put on some pasta. Apocadunce. Apocadunce. But
the Apocadunce Parmesan.
Subito. But but yeah, welcome to the Apocadunce. If you're hypersane, you have nothing to fear because you're on our side. But if you are of the Apocadunce, please join us and come home. But let's get right onto it. Before I know this isn't a part of the script, but our boy Chill Charles, that boy is old.
No.
Boy, yeah. Now I'm going for it. Boy's birthday's coming up. Yeah.
Past
tomorrow.
Actually.
Past when you hear it, but while we're recording.
Past, so it doesn't matter. So it just I wouldn't even listen to the man.
No. Wish him a happy belated.
Gone and over.
Wish him a happy belated. Yeah, so everybody celebrating life celebration. Yeah, you got to. That's a what did they even? Who came up with that? Like, for those
I feel
who
like
are on,
it's like shaking your own hand, just like.
Oh, thank you.
I know you all would love to.
Yeah,
but I'm too significant. So I shake thy own.
For those who are on podcasts or who are on the Spotify, Sorry.
On
We're
the
doing
normal-ish,
we're doing the
the
typical,
audio-sh.
the typical. How would you?
The,
What would you even call that? Just
it's
the
like the Kamari had the fingers intertwined. So
which one?
it's
Oh, is that? I thought it was this.
no, no, it's like,
This? No,
hey,
it's. I don't know
hey,
about that.
it
I've
100% is
seen.
this. No, I don't. That looks like you're.
I don't know. Okay. All right.
Anyways, get the two-hander going.
All
You don't
right.
see that often, but
Anyway,
uh,
um,
yeah,
whatever it's
if you're
called.
not watching the YouTube video, you're missing out. I'll just
Yeah,
say.
just go watch the video. But
It's I mean, shoot, even if you're not really watching it, at least then if you're just listening to it, especially if you got YouTube like Red or Premium or whatever the heck they call it nowadays, uh then you can just listen along, and then when you hear something that clearly isn't being said, then you just take a look at it.
I feel like we should have addressed that a long time ago. So thank you for doing that, because
What do you mean?
just how you
Oh,
said that.
just we definitely have addressed it. We were like, oh yeah, it's gonna have some weird overlap.
Uh,
Us knowing that we're on video and also just doing audio. But it's
sure.
like this, like, how am I supposed to
Yeah, you can't
explaining
really
that takes
explain
all
it.
the fun out of it. I'm doing this
Sure.
thing where my hands are holding and it's they're
Shaking
beside
it
my head
over my
shaking.
shoulder.
Now you know
Yeah.
exactly what I did, and I'm sure that you have still no idea.
Yeah.
What? Shaking
So
whose hand? My
just
third hand. Um,
anyway.
you got it. That was it. It was 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Yeah. Usually it's 5 months.
hey, you remember
But
the 22nd? Yeah.
hence, boop, send him a snippet. Bro, that was hilarious. But anyway, sorry. Wish him a happy belated birthday. And
It's okay if you don't.
it's sorry if you don't.
You could do it in your head. That's
Do it in your
all
head.
feel it.
Yeah.
With
Send
the
the hyper
vibes.
sane vibes his
Yes.
way.
Send the vibes into the realm.
Yeah.
We're all in there. Everything's just bouncing around.
Oh yeah. But
It's like a beautiful hurricane.
dang, you don't even. Dude, does Virginia get hurricanes?
I mean, we're on the coast, so
Oh yeah. Right.
it's definitely possible if one like shoots up the coast, as they tend to like to do sometimes.
Gotcha.
So
Mm.
yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. Anyways,
Sorry. Um. So first topic. A couple volumes back. Not even a couple. A long time ago, when we talked about the what is it? The social dilemma.
yeah,
Sort of went on a purge. And I know, Alec, you're still sort of on a couple, like one.
yeah,
Yeah, but I sort of purged everything and just want to give like an update. Yeah, never going back unless it's like legitimately a business page, because yeah,
right,
it's sort of weird. Like like thinking about Snapchat. We're talking about social media purge, by the way. We if you didn't listen to it, we sort of purged ourselves on a lot of social media,
yeah.
and that was months ago. And now, just giving a brief update. It's sort of weird thinking of social media, you know, what it was like, people constantly taking selfies, and like, I mean, sometimes I'll sort of whip out the camera and like, I don't know, just give a look, nice lighting. But even then, it's like that has gone out the window, like or dropped significantly. Just always having a camera in front of your face, I feel like you're just so disconnected. And
Yeah.
I know you weren't really the one to really do that, but I know I was, on Snapchat, stories or whatever. And then just a just an
Snapchat.
interesting thing.
Man, Snapchat. It's weird to even think that still exists.
Exactly. It's just this thing that's like,
Best thing to do with a phone that you see a Snapchat on it is just
what?
alley oop it right to the toilet. Like that one. Hey.
Even the toilet's like,
Yeah, the toilet feature.
I don't want that.
Yeah, that's instead of plunk, that's what it sounds like. No. Just
Legit.
yeah. This podcast brought to you by
Had to hurry.
and the toilet.
No industries.
had to had to had to bring it back. It's the second round of display.
Yep. Yep.
The first one was the best.
It
Just at the
was.
end. And yeah.
No. No. Oh yeah. So but going back, yeah, I mean, it's honestly it's honestly and we might have to just seeing how we have our topics, we'll have to jump around just to make it sort of cohesive because a lot of things sort of relate to each
Mhm.
other. But yeah, social media, it's I don't know. And also I'm glad that I actually brought this up because I wanted to hear your thoughts on this, Alec, and
Hmm.
whoever else is.
Oh boy.
Um, but first I'll just say, or we can sort of jump to the second one, and then I'll jump back to the question I was about to ask you, or the story I was about to say, or what somebody
Okay.
told me.
Yeah.
But yeah, social media. It's been it's a weird thing. Um, it's so weird, bro. It really is so weird. But sort of glad to be off, and yeah, every now and then I might get curious. But honestly, this sort of rolls into the next topic. But I don't know if I said it back when we initially purged, but yeah, still haven't really heard from people, and it just shows to show how many people are on autopilot, just social media in general, and that could just be with like anything, whether it's like some crazy happened with your friends, or maybe something crazy happened on the news, but it's just like, oh, this happened, and next, or just oh, next, and it's just like you might even
Start,
react in your head.
st- you just start playing Ariana in the back of your head. Thank you. Next.
Thank you, Drax. Thank you, Drax. You know what I'm saying? The Drax edition. But
um,
Sklounce.
yeah,
Got sklounced with it. But
that's this um um
legit. Yeah,
um
that's like the when
um.
you swipe, just
Yep.
or how it goes at your brain.
Yeah.
But
One cell at a time. Um.
legit. Elm by elm. Just cell by cell. Uh, Sklouncian. You gotta love it.
Yeah, that theory is serious.
It is though. But cell by cell. Um
Never know when a good clownsology technique comes into play.
You
You
never
know,
know though,
it
for
just it
real.
just happens.
Yeah,
So,
it does. But just thinking like with that in mind, with the farewell, um, I was expecting, and shame on me for expecting anything, when everybody's on autopilot. That's no offense. That's not. I'm not trying to judge anybody because I used to be one on autopilot, just tap through, just yep, all right, and that's your daily dose of media.
yeah.
But it happens. There's just a lot to look at, and it's sort of natural to go autopilot mode because you're like, I gotta see everything in this short amount of time. Oh, that happened. Okay, that happened. Okay, that happened. But shame on me for thinking people would be like, "Yo, come on, what happened?" Or, like you send a text or like, "Oh, a call," or I got a couple. Um, yeah, I tried to, after I initiated, and not trying to make me sound like I was this, this person. Like I had to hit them up first. You know what I mean? You
Hmm.
know, it was just like just happened to hit people up, and then uh, they'd be like, "Bro, let me send you this," and I'll be like, I can't," and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, yeah." I remember I tried to send you something and it just I couldn't even find you. And I was like, it's fair. So at least they acknowledged the depart, but um sort of interesting how like the bare minimum people just were like, bro, is everything all right?
Hmm.
And just sort of placates to the autopilot um mentality of just social media. Then you got the people who are like, all right, yeah, I'm logging out for a little bit, and then they just end up logging in the next day or something, make the whole announcement. It's just very hypocritical, but
Yeah.
um, and thus leading to the next topic, sort of leads people to be antisocial. I feel like where you might text said person, but you know text them, hey, yeah, this, and they just sort of read it or just let it sit, and then but they'll be like active all on social media, and it's just like like doesn't make any sense. Does that make sense to you, Alec? Or
Yeah, maybe social to the media, anti-social to the public.
legit?
So
Like, and there's just we have our notes, and there's just uh, funny saying, but
yeah.
it'd be too much to say. But just thinking of that concept, it's just like why?
Well, yeah, I know. No, this is we call it the smelly effect. You know,
Yeah, it stinks.
it
It
is.
stinks.
Yeah, it does stink.
Yeah.
So
But just the fact that that's a thing just doesn't make any sense in my opinion, but I guess to each his own. Maybe some people are much more um I don't know, sociable over social media rather than messages or phone
I
or
mean,
real
people think that
life.
they're being super social by typing a message like a well thought out response or something, or just looking at something and acknowledging it with like a button, and then
Yep.
they get out into planet Earth, and
They quiver.
it's yeah, you actually have to
Speak.
do the
Yeah.
the movement thing with the facial section, you know.
Legit.
So you're like, huh?
Yeah. And then
So,
just
all those brain cells were left in the like button in the comment section. They
legit.
left them there.
Yeah, that's all they
They,
wanted to
they,
spend it on.
they were given donations, and now
Yep.
they have nothing left to give. It could be as simple as that. I don't know.
Oh, Harvey. But but he said tensioning boy. Tension. Tension media. Social tensioning. There it is. But what's that gif where it's just like the hands, or it's just like
Oh yeah, handing off that thing.
it's the
Yeah,
magic
glowing.
That's
The
them giving
glowing
the last
organisms.
like or something.
Let's show it. I'm gonna pull it up so I can show it.
The last savage.
You know I got it favorited.
Oh.
Oh,
And then the little Yachty one where they're just they're going crazy with
that's
the
them.
coins. That's
them
them.
spending the brain cells.
You're all on something just ridiculous. Let's go. Make it rain.
Dang, can I not open
Cellular.
that big? Boy. All right, let's see if I can do this.
The passing of the cell. Celestial. But yeah, and it's sort of it's a, in my opinion, I mean, to each his own, but it's sort of a depressing thing, because it's like
To each their cells. Yeah, we should just change the phrase to that.
yeah, I mean, their cells are their own, so
They are. But
it's
that's
sort of
what's expendable, apparently.
sadly, but sadly expendable and very sad in general. It's just like
It is.
people don't even communicate a certain way anymore, and it's just like text, scroll. But I don't know, it's just interesting. Yeah, social media just makes us sort of not social, so pretty smelly. um
And everything's happening in slow motion. Like you're looking at like still photos, on
yeah,
occasion a video. So it's like you get to real life, it's like
things are moving, there's conversations. Yeah.
it's like one of those things.
It's like boom, bomb.
Like
Oh,
that video.
yeah.
Slow motion.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's just like, and then you see.
Yeah. Welcome to the well.
Yeah. Third eye.
Third cell. But,
Yeah. On the come up. That third cell didn't work.
legit.
He's like, come on, fourth. Come on.
Do this, boy. Let's go.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Back
I'm
to the
here.
yachty.
I'm here. And then the person's just like, oh, there you go. And then he's like, dang, well, that was quick. See y'all later. I have a new home. Tensioned. I'll smell you later. Literally. But now going over to like a sort of brief tangent, but still relative.
Relevant.
Relevant. Sorry. But so some person gonna keep it confidential. But some person some person hit me up and had a one of their followers or friends told them something, or I think posted something on their story, and they told me about it, and they wanted to get my thoughts. And the person, right, um, said on her story, she was like, it was a she. She was like, yeah, to anybody who posts before and after pics, like weight loss, I'm unfollowing you. Cause that person makes it seem like their older self was, ugly and shameful, and it's just a negative, spiteful thing. So, um, person told me that's what they said, because we all have aspirations to um, get fit. Some of us are already fit, but that person, was conscious of doing it or thinking about doing it, but sort of had a blip of insecurity. I guess didn't want to come off the wrong way to that follower, but I wanted to hear your thoughts on this.
So the person that told you this is the one who like comment like said that, like
No, no,
if
no.
you
The
post,
person, the
or it was
person,
the person who posted the before and after photo said that someone commented
the
that.
person who was going to just saw that on their story, on the person who said its story. So person A who told me,
Was going to do before
yeah,
after
and is in the
and then saw
process of,
that.
yeah, and yeah, saw that from person B, because person B is like, I'm unfollowing everybody who does it, and person A asked me for my opinion, and I was like, I gave it, but I want to hear your opinion, or those out there who and this isn't trying to be um rude or anything, or offensive, but just interesting topic to bring up. But what are your thoughts on that, Alec?
I think first of all, it's social media. So people are gonna post things like
You're right.
it doesn't
That was
even
part of my.
matter.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If you can't
At
take the
that
heat,
yeah, then go cool. I don't know, but
chill, child.
whatever that,
you know,
yeah, be
go
chill,
ahead,
bruh.
chill.
Yeah, yeah. No more burning in. Chill
Right.
out. you know?
Uh huh.
Um, hit me chill job. Uh, so yeah. Um, that'd be the simple one. And no,
Yeah.
but what just a stupid reason to just unfollow a whole bunch of people. Like
Now,
say they do it once, okay, like they had a transformation.
now,
Congrats for them. They felt like it was important for them to share it. And so
now.
they share. Okay, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna say it real quick before you delve in even further. I'll give
Okay.
you a bit of another, some historical evidence for person B.
Okay.
Now, person B,
Person
from
B,
what
the
person,
aggressive commenter.
yeah, the purger, or
Yeah.
purgist, um, person B, apparently, given what person A told me, had a history of polar opposites. So they uh they struggled with, being really skinny, unhealthy, anorexic, and the diseases with that. And then
Right.
finally got back to, you know, eating comfortably, and now they're on the, I guess, no, I would say the total opposite spectrum, but they are you know
Average size.
over.
Okay.
Let's be honest, overweight, I think. But
I mean, okay.
So just something. Okay, now you continue. Just something to take into
I
consideration.
and now honestly, I was actually thinking that already.
Yeah, that there was
Not the whole
something.
sequence, but that they may be the
Mhm.
before. And
Yeah.
so
I'm sorry.
it's that's like any logical person, that's the first thing that you would think. I'm sorry,
Yeah, it's
it's
face
pretty
value.
simple.
It's
So
face value.
I I mean, maybe there's jealousy, but again, it goes back to like to each their own. So everyone has a different path. Obviously, theirs are opposites. So like what's good for them is not going to be the same thing as what's good for the other person. And so
Right.
if you don't want to see it and it's bad for you to see it, then okay, that's fine. That's perfectly uh validated by that reasoning, and you're free to do that. It's a free country, so social
Fair
media
enough.
is definitely a free country for the
It's
most
a
part.
it's a
But
free realm.
it's free
Its
real
own.
estate, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's free virtual real estate,
Yep.
honestly. And so if you don't like where you're living, move. If we're gonna relate it, like you don't feel comfortable in the neighborhood, find a new one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think that you know I don't think anyone's wrong for doing either one. I think that if the person wants to post them, like the before after, then post it. And that person doesn't want to see it, I don't know why they need to announce it. So obviously there's something going on there from them seeing him.
Mm-hmm.
So they could just unfollow silently, and I doubt that most people would take offense to it. Although nowadays you never know, and if they do, then they can take that up with them. But it's just a whole like, there's so many options. So, but really, I mean, no one is like right or wrong. It just really is how everyone decides to go about whatever they're doing. Like she didn't need to announce it, you know.
At
They
all.
don't need to debate posting. I mean, you know, just
And
do you, pretty much at the end of the day. If you really do need to lash out, I mean, I guess indirectly is better than directly. Just making a blanket statement like, oh, I'm going to unfollow you if you post this. But that shouldn't hopefully discourage those people from posting it.
right.
You know, if it does, then maybe you should be questioning why you were going to post it in the first place.
Right.
I mean,
That's
you
true.
see all the different paths that I'm going down. So really, it, yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I think that covers everything. You sort of get the gist of it.
Yeah.
So
Fair enough. Yeah. I'd say we had similar outlook. Um, for those who are listening, if you have another outlook or opinion about it, email us, let us know because curious to hear. Nowadays, I mean, it's easy to get offended, and that's why I was just like, dang. I mean, now people can't even, you know, in my opinion, I was like, dang, people can't even, show off.
dude, people don't want other people to live life. That's just the
uh,
way that it is
yeah.
in general.
And I'll be honest, I mean, like that was a part of the social media fast. I would get
Mm,
sort of negative seeing somebody else, with something that I didn't have. That's life in general. But I wasn't going on my story, bashing them. I mean,
yeah.
kudos
I
to
mean,
them.
half it's fake anyway, so we know
But
this.
yeah, but
What's the what was the farts? The farts.
yep, yep.
Back to
Blue
that pretty
water,
much. Oh,
blue
it's
water.
so blue.
But I mean,
It's
like
so
I
blue,
said,
it's green.
they got that blue water. More power to them. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna get out the kitchen.
cool.
I chose to get out the kitchen. So, and
Yeah.
that's just what it is. But yeah. Moving on. Speaking of next topic, these TV shows. Wow, cable.
Oh, we're going
One,
there. All right.
yeah, that's because watch the show that was sort of relative to what we just talked about.
Do you, what's hilarious is I usually in the mornings I'll watch they post all the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon clips.
Okay,
So I'll watch like his monologue, and if he's got interesting people on, I'll watch their interviews because usually they're pretty good. They always do something funny.
right.
Um and but yeah, they wow, where was I going with that? I actually just lost my train of thought. It's been a while since that's happened. Uh yeah, TV shows bland, not tasteful. I'll let you keep riffing. I'll see if it comes back to me. So
Okay.
apologies.
Uh, so it's all good. Like I said, I mean, just speaking on the last topic,
Mm,
um, there's I don't know if you heard of the show, but the genre of shows that uh talk about or they film about bariatrics and like my 600-pound life or
mm,
my 1,000-pound sisters. You
mm.
seen that show? You heard of it?
I've heard of it. Definitely have not seen it.
Oh my goodness, it is wow.
See-
Uh,
yeah.
and just
You witnessed this recently, right?
oh yeah,
For the first
yeah,
time.
a
Yeah.
couple
Okay.
days ago.
See, I thought we were going with the other show
Yeah,
first.
and
So
we'll
I'm
get
actually
there.
glad that I lost my train of thought, but I remember now that it was based on that one. So I'm
Yeah,
glad that I lost it. So we'll stick with this one for now.
but I wasn't gonna talk too much on that show, but I
Mm,
mean, because I watched another one and that one was better. Like about a
mm-hmm,
guy 600 pounds, um, trying to get back. His had more of a like he was narrating his own story and it's like it's very emotional, very he went through a traumatic experience. A lot of it was good. That show
mm,
is good. Still interesting. Still different, but it was better. But this the 1,000-pound sister show. Wow, like nowadays people, it's almost like I don't want to be rude and judge them or whatever, but it's almost like they did all of that just to get the clout, and that's like specifically like they're acting a certain type of way, knowing they'll become a meme or they'll become something just to bring home that cheddar, and it's really just like TV in general is just like okay. And it's been a minute since I've watched cable, but like seeing it for like really sitting there and watching it, like I'm just
these
like
shows wouldn't exist if people weren't watching. So we
um,
know that people are
they
watching.
are, and it's like, bro, every time I would say to myself, like, bro, how do people watch this like on a regular basis? I mean, they're interesting, don't get me wrong, but then it gets to like a and no offensive or not trying to bash anybody who does watch it, but like I was trying to
You go the other direction. Like, why did people watch the Kardashians?
yeah,
Like, who are they to us? Why are they important to us?
I don't know, but
They
they have a
just,
lot of money now.
yeah, they already did. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah,
And
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It's just it's like just stepping outside the cable box. You
Right.
see everything differently, and then going back in, you're like, what in the world? What is this? Even like YouTube, what I'm saying? Like I've been, not watching a lot of YouTube lately and just seeing a lot of things just like Oh my goodness. What like what is this? What am I truly watching?
Right.
So and then like just a lot of things are just bland. Like even like not even weird, but just bland. I mean, I get everything's weird. We're all weird. But and you'll see. But going away from weird, just bland stuff. Just like, oh, this is just typical. It's like, dude, how can people watch like you not see the script or you not see they did the same thing? This I don't know. Don't know. But it's really interesting. Now, guess we'll segue into your topic, or do you want to talk about the topic that spawned it?
Yeah, we can talk about that show.
Okay, so one of the shows that's just like, oh my goodness, The Bachelor. Wow. And I guess The Bachelorette. Uh,
Yeah,
or just those
Bachelorette
dating
sadly
shows.
is just as bad.
Yeah, like, bro, never seen like a full episode till the other day,
Don't need
and
to.
don't need
You
to.
can watch like one
It's
scene.
one scene, and it'll
I
just play the same thing over and
yeah,
over again.
yeah.
So Alec and I are gonna we're gonna reenact the
Oh my God.
yeah. So I guess I'll do the honors
You're
and
gonna
be a fellow
yeah.
female,
Yes,
and
please.
you'll be
I'll do
chill.
what I do
We're gonna
best.
no, we're gonna do
I'll be
the
chilled.
we'll no we'll do chilled next, but let's do what The Bachelor did, like
Yeah, yeah,
doing the
yeah.
show first. So okay, so I guess I'll start it off as being the host as well. So
Mm,
all right, so our Bachelor, Sir Charles, has four young ladies left. Who will he choose? He's going to meet the families and go on a date of their choice, of the female's choice. And who will he choose out of these four? So, they go to the date. Okay. All right. Girl number one, obviously they're the last four. So it's been 20 of them. All right. Oh, Charles. Wow. This is what we have planned for today. I figure we do this. Let's go. Let's go do some homework. I don't know. Let's just do something stupid. Let's go ice skating. All right. Um, Charles, what do you think about that?
sounds excellent.
All right. Let's go. La da da. Oh, we're skating. Yes, skating. Wow. Oh, something tragic happened there. Something really goofy happened. Oh, I fell. Oh, I'm laughing. Oh,
Yeah.
Charles is there picking me up,
Yeah.
comforting me.
Mm.
Uh now the date's over. Wow, that was fun. And then they go to the the interviews, the interview videos. Wow, yeah. Wow, Charles, he really handled himself on the date. And I really had a good time. And now let's see what happens when, he meets my family. And we'll have some one-on-one time, even more afterwards. So Charles meets the family. Family every time. This is the family. Yeah. How do you know he's the one when there's three others and he's saying the same thing? Well, I don't know, but I know I'm just starting to fall in love with him. And I can't explain it, but every time I'm with him, it's just chia. Um romantic chia.
He's my
But
favorite.
right. But now Chill Charles or Sir Charles
Mm.
and his woman, one of them, have the one-on-one. And this is how it goes. So, wow. And of course, before then, Sir Charles talks to the family, and they're skeptical, and he's like, "Oh, blah blah blah.
I'm the
Don't
man.
worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're just doing things right now, and that's how we're doing. We're not looking at the future. We're looking at things right now. What I can be for your daughter right now. Great answer. Even though they're about to get married in 2
I'm
weeks. Great answer.
and divorced 3 weeks later.
Great answer,
Yeah.
Charles. All right, so here it is. So Sir Charles and his woman of that night, um, they're dating. So Charles, I know my family might have said things. How did it go? You gotta come in.
I know, I know, I know, I
How
know.
did it go with my family?
It was excellent. They're very they're ve- sheesh, I'd be terrible. Yeah. No, they're excellent people. Stop.
So
You
like,
can't make me break.
what did they say about us and our future?
They said that they said that our future is very bright, bright like the North Star.
Oh, wow. The North Star. Well, speaking of stars, they're pretty warm. They're hot things, and something
Yeah.
that makes me feel warm inside is you. And I don't know how to say this, but I I think I'm really starting to fall in love. How do you feel, Charles?
Uh,
It is. That's his thoughts. But
yeah.
go ahead, hit us with
No,
the
I
recyclable.
just I hear you, and I wanted to say to say I wanted to say I really appreciate you sharing
Oh,
this with me.
all right, and then it cuts. All right, it's time to go home. So Chill Charles and his women of the night, they're going back to their fancy limousine, and he walks her, or she walks into the car, and we cut back to her, and she's like, "Wow, I don't, I don't know how I feel. I really like him, but um, there's three other girls, and I'm worried. Like he really said he appreciates me. He didn't say he loves me, and I don't know what I'm gonna do." And then boom. And then so all that happens, and then you go to the next date, and it's the same thing three more times. So not gonna run it through because it'd be a waste of time. Just run this back three more times, and then you've watched The Bachelor.
Yeah,
Um,
hit those 15-second buttons like a couple
yep,
times, and then
yep.
yeah.
So that was our rendition of what happened. Now let's go. Let's see what happens if Charles was a bit chilled. We're just gonna skip all the way to the one-on-one time. So wow, Charles, I really think I'm falling for you. What do you have to say? You're my favorite.
Um, wow. Uh, this is big news. um, I've been thinking about everything you've said to me, and I just I want to let you know that I appreciate. I want to thank you for sharing with me, and there's no way, man. Do it. And do it. I'll see you later.
I'm a band out.
I'm a Ben in, but that way.
Yep. And
Oh
later in the
yeah.
show, Charles is handing out his
I
roses, and
was
he's like, Charles is handing out his roses, and he's like,
you get a
wow.
rose, and you get a rose,
Yeah.
and you get a rose, but not you.
That.
Yeah. Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah.
No, I was really hoping that you. I was really hoping that you'd use like it just. You use like the heat up before, and I was gonna come in and be like,
Oh, with the same
"Well, that's
thing.
weird because I'm chill." I'm chilled. I'm chilled Jaws. You know? How could you be heated?
Bannon.
How could you be Bannon when I'm so chilled?
Bannon, baby. Chill Charles here.
I only been in, but I'm chilled.
And that's why we're signing a petition to get Chill Charles on The Bachelor next season. If you're hearing this,
Yeah,
put a ballot in for him. Cause
yeah, you can. You can
we
maybe
need to see this
I'll put the
happen.
link in the description for real. Because there's a nomination link. So
Mhm.
you guys, I think we have our full names out there. Anyways, my full name is Alec Ellis. So ooh, we know his whole name now, yeah. But Google me, bro.
Yeah,
Um
good luck.
yeah, I ain't gonna find anything. It's under Chill Charles. I'm, I'm officially under Chill Charles.
He's officially
So,
burned his way onto the internet.
yeah.
Uh,
Uh, uh, I burned my name
right.
only under chilled. So, but yeah, so we'll throw that link down there if you want to throw the nomination, or shoot, just nominate me as Chilled Charles, and we can go from there. Just let me know, and that's what I'll apply under.
Yep.
So, yeah, yeah, for the for for the joke,
Legit
let's do it.
for the culture
Yeah,
to give something different. Cause jeez, bro, the girls gave like the same thing, and I'm just like, bro, he's like making out with him too, like the whole the whole spiel. Like they see him for the first time in a while. Like three of them ran and jumped in his arms. You know, he's a pretty big dude. I got 6'6", I think, and they
damn,
jumped in his arms, and they're sort of petite. So
bro.
all three of them
I would
jumped
just be
in,
like,
bro, and it legit.
whoa.
Dang, bro,
Yeah,
nice
what you
vertical you
trying to
got there.
tackle me?
All
Oh,
right,
jeez.
but funny you say that because I think the guy's like a football player too, or he was, or something. But
Probably.
probably an instinct. But yeah, these shows. I mean,
I
he
would
needs
have
something
to
different.
just yeah, I would
You
have to
have to
just
come
pretend I'm a
on.
different person, like to every one of them. Just so like the scenes aren't repetitive, you know. I'll
Exactly,
put on a
bro.
different. I'll be Chilled Charles for one, and we'll think of a couple others for the rest.
Right.
But
Analytic
I'll
Al.
right, yeah, yeah,
Full analytics.
Alicaleus, and
Uh-huh. Yo,
yeah,
do you love me? Yo. No.
Goofy.
Do you love me? I just want you in my arms. Shirai. Donnie, don't you die. Yep. But yeah, we need to spruce it up. And I
Yeah,
think our boy Chill Charles is the one to do it. Chill Charles.
absolutely.
So
Yeah.
yeah, make sure you run it up.
For the purpose of the show, it'd be Donnie, don't you cry.
Literally, bro. Literally.
I'd have to hit that right when they start. I just and I I it's like, yeah, do you have something in your eye? No, I think
Oh no.
oh no, I lost it. Oh, I think that I'll I love you. Daddy, don't you cry.
Oh, oh,
No, Johnny, no.
literally, bro.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, and that's why we need Alec or sorry, Charles on the
Yeah.
on the Bachelor. Oh man, I pay a lot of money. I pay a lot of money. If they let him go by his own, because you know it's scripted. If they let him do his own script, but still gave like the Bachelorettes the script and just like to throw them off, yeah, I pay a lot of money for that for sure. 'Cause, like,
Yes.
there's no way. There's no way.
We
Like
could
they
start
all,
a we could start a GoFundMe simultaneously so that when I get
yeah,
on, I can slip the producers, some
you know, a
like
nice little bribe.
yeah.
We'll get into that next cast, but uh, yeah, one of those. Hey, huh?
Hey,
Exactly. And
yeah.
like you didn't even say anything, but they know what you said. They're like, oh yeah, I got you. But shit. But yeah, we'll have to spruce it up because wow,
Yeah, they need some help.
pretty bland.
Help.
Bro, there's no way. They all said the same thing, bro.
Yeah, I really would like to know if it is scripted. Some of it definitely
Has to
isn't.
be,
So,
bro.
but yeah, it's just that is so lame. People
I
really
think,
sign up for that.
yeah.
Why would you sign up for it if it's scripted? That's boring. Even if they gave me a script, I would totally just say screw it. That'd be the best part. There would be so many takes. They'd either have to fire me or just be like, all right, we got to work with this guy.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
probably
pretty
what
sure
I
they
would
give you a
do.
try too. Like after week one, be like, let's
Oh,
see how the
yeah.
views get. And then
They'd
it's
be
like,
like, actually,
keep doing
first time in history.
it.
We'll
Yeah,
call it the twistery.
exactly.
You get
Literally.
twisty with it. With some
Uh,
minds,
all right.
you know,
Loin twist.
including the producers. They'd be like, what is
Cell
this
twist.
witchcraft?
Wow. But it's bringing in views. So, yo.
It's brilliant, almost like rubbish, but it's chilled Charles.
And then in them views. All right.
Yeah.
I'm a banning. Legit.
That'll be the take. Like, all right, take 3 of the day. Bannon. Boom.
Oh,
Audio
shit.
and film.
Yep. And cut. That's a wrap. Wow. That's chilled, everybody. Wow. But yeah. Um I kind of want to leave the rest for the topics for
We're gonna
I
have
gotta
some
end on a good
rollover
note.
again.
Yeah, no, it's good though. It's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good. But unless you want to keep going, I mean,
Uh let's see what do we got.
because I think a lot of everything else would be like,
It's sort of all over the place.
yeah,
But yeah, we can roll it over.
yeah,
Get a nice rollover plan going.
yeah. I know two of them can sort of relate, but y'all will
Yeah.
hear that next time.
Yeah, well, even if they're not related, we relate them anyways.
Exactly.
Because we've been in.
And hypersanity.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's about all she wrote.
Yeah, it is.
Volume 55.
Volume 55 in the books. And mind if I close it out?
Yeah, if they do,
Yeah,
do the honors.
I just wanted to say that until next time, you should thank us for sharing.